Is your tempo ruining your short game? It could be a really simple tip and a really simple change to transform your short game. Make sure you check out this video. So what you'll have hopefully seen there was a pretty good rhythm, a pretty good tempo. Something I see with bad chippers and pitchers, and I've got here a 30-yard pitch, I'm trying to fly it around 25 yards, is a poor tempo, where sometimes there's just a rush for the golf ball, sometimes they're excessively slow, sometimes they're excessively quick. There really looks like the club is darting and moving all over the show. What you see when you see great golfers is a very smooth tempo through the golf ball. So for a 30-yard shot where I'm only trying to fly at 25, that swing length might have looked quite long to you if you're someone with the shorter, quicker movement. But give it a go, it's really going to transform your game. And I've got for you a couple of really simple tips if this is an area you struggle with. So the first one is counting, okay? So stick with me. I know this sounds very, very simple, but your backswing should take twice as long as your through swing to the golf ball, okay? So forget about the follow through for a second. So it should be 2 parts going back, 1 part going down. With long game shots, and when we're talking about a full swing, it's actually 3 parts going back, 1 part coming down. On short game, less than a full swing, which is definitely something I've got here, it's 2 to 1. So 2 parts going back, 1 part going down. So although the golf swing would actually be over quicker than this, what I want you to count, if you've been someone especially who's been flying off the handle going way too quick, is I want you to count 1, 2 going back, 1 coming down. So whether you go 1, 2, 3, or whether you go 1, 2, 1, obviously it doesn't really matter. I'm not saying we stop at impact, we do want a finished position, but I'm going to get you to focus on the time taken here and the time taken here back to the golf ball. As I said, this should be twice as much or as long as this part. And that's true for all short game shots when it's less than a full swing. So putting, chipping, pitching, bunker play, anything less than a full swing, 2 to 1. So I'm going to hit this one and I'm just going to be counting 1, 2, 1. Okay, I'll try and do it out loud. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. And you can see there a nice smooth tempo, nice smooth rhythm, really good quality of contact, no real rush for the golf ball. Obviously I didn't stop at impact. If I grip it nice and light and I'm keeping my body turning, the club will finish at least as long through as it went back. Okay, I wouldn't want to see the opposite of stopping short. Bad tempos, as said, it might be excessively slow, it might be excessively quick. Often it's an all right pace here and then there's a real jab for the golf ball and we see that increase of tightness and tension. So the other tip I've got for you, I think the counting is something you could definitely do on the course, but as a training exercise, you may just focus on your breathing. And this could be a really good tip to help you relax. So if you're someone who's feeling just too tight and too tense over the golf ball, which I hate using the word, but that yips that some people get with their short game, it tends to be an involuntary movement, almost applying that pressure through the handle by their hands. So they might go back smooth, but then they're gripping the hell out of the golf club and that tightness causes a lot of issues. So breathing could really help you. So what I want you to do, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, doing that sort of deep belly breathing that would tell us in yoga and Pilates, that deep breath in, and I want you to blow gradually out the whole movement. Okay, so the whole of the swing, I want you to be blowing out, but at a real constant rate, because if I breathe in and I breathe out really quickly with a kind of, I'll find that I've got nothing left by the time I get to the ball. So I want it to be a very gradual. Now I realise you may have caught that on the mic, may not, but gradually I was breathing out throughout the whole movement. Let's see if I can give it a go. Same sort of shot here, landing at 25, finishing 30, top right flag, focusing on my breathing. So deep breath in through my nose, and gradually blowing out. Great action. There's no reason why we can't obviously take that to the golf course. Our playing partners aren't going to think we've gone mad. They're not going to really concentrate on our breathing. They're not going to be probably this close to you to even know. Bad breathing, as I said, it would be a and it'd be a real change of pace, change of tightness within the grip. I want you to feel a lot softer, a lot more relaxed. So whether it's focusing on the counting, I mean, I've even had golfers where they've had a song or a tempo rhythm in their head, anything that works for you. But if you find something that works, use it every time. Don't lose that feel for it. The counting could work really nicely, or maybe if you're someone who's struggling with that tightness, that breathing movement. So let me hit one more. Again, I'm going to go back to the counting, that 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. So one's going to be impact. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Nice smooth tempo. Oh, got a little unlucky. That was going to be perfect. The top right flag, it hit, as you can see, the middle flag there on the way down. The last little thing I want you to focus on here is I've hit 4 pitch shots. 4 pretty good pitch shots in my opinion. And it hardly looks like I've been here. I've just been grazing the turf on the way through. So this is the real non-technical video I want you to start with. Okay, I want you to focus on the breathing, the tempo, the rhythm. But I have filmed, just from this exact same spot, a video where I was talking actually about, I guess, one of the biggest differences I see between your average golfer and your elite golfer. And I could have thrown this one into the mix as well, that smoother tempo. But I was in the video talking about how good golfers, they maintain their height, their levels, or actually go upwards. And they're not creating a lot of shaft lean, so they're allowing the club to catch up or pass the hands. Well, guess what? If I'm a light grip, if I'm a smooth tempo and rhythm, I'll allow that club to catch up with my hands. And if I'm a smooth tempo and rhythm, I'll probably not get that sort of loss of height. The loss of height tends to come when there's a lot of change of speed, change of direction in that movement, and we're losing height and getting that club digging. But the video I filmed was very relevant as well, and I will put a link just here, so check it out. I think it's well worth noting and doing a little bit of work on it, because it's not a hard video about trying to maintain your levels, but I think what you could take to the course is this tempo part, this breathing or this counting exercise. If this video has helped, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share it with as many golfers as you can, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, at least 2 instructional videos a week. Right now, YouTube are suggesting the next video of mine that's relevant for you, and it's just here. Click on that one and check it out at the same time.